If you build it, they will come. But is it true? The Creative Spotlight with Emily Ulibarri, Episode 3. If you build it, they will come. Won't they? Scene 1, take 1, action. Hey there, creatives. So perhaps you've heard that old saying, and maybe you even know where it's from. If you build it, they will come. If you don't know, it's probably because you're younger than me. It's from an old 80s or 90s movie called The Field of Dreams. It's about baseball, but it's actually a really good movie. And that's where a lot of people know that phrase, but they don't know where it's from. If you build it, they will come. And I think a lot of people love to toss it around in the business or entrepreneurial world. I do. I love to hold that in my heart as belief, right? If I build it, they will come. But is it true? And there's a couple ways we can answer that. So first of all, what is it? It, in this case, is the creative thing that you want to build. It could be a painting. It could be a gallery. It could be a gallery show, right? We have this huge scale. It could be just this one small creative expression that you want, or the whole huge vision that you have. Whatever the it is, get it in your mind. They will come. Who's the they? It's your audience, right? It's the people that you're trying to communicate and share your artwork with. Will they come? So in my case, having a small immersive theater here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, the it is a show. It's the theater itself. It's the experience of keeping theater alive, but also putting this creative, sexy, modern twist on it. People come to our shows and they're like, I've never experienced anything like that before. I've been to shows, but I haven't experienced something like that. And for us, that's the it, this really unique theatrical experience that is just full of heart and emotion and joy and suspense and awe and surprise. That's our it. It's our theater and it's our shows. And the they is, of course, butts in those seats. I want my house full of guests who are going to love this show and give us 5-star reviews. So I've held that belief for a long time, or at least I thought I did, right? If I build it, they will come. And I thought that if I just chanted it enough times, if I build it, they will come. If I build it, they will come. If I build it, they will come. That they would come. And sometimes they weren't coming. And that's because we can say one thing, but feel another. And saying it isn't enough. I had to get myself on board with the belief that if I build it, they would come. And so rewind in my business a little bit. It's weird that I didn't see it then, but I can so clearly see it now, right? If I knew then what I know now, wouldn't that be helpful? Which is why I'm making these videos for you. So maybe I can fast track you past some of your limiting beliefs. So we being my husband and I running the business together, we were holding this vision for a long time, this vision of having a theatrical production company where we can create whatever we want. And people will come and pay us to see it. But simultaneously, we were literally juggling these 3 revenue streams. So we have this beautiful historic venue. It's not a traditional theater. It's a big ballroom event space, if you will. And because of that, we were doing multiple things in it. So we started our career teaching dance. We could absolutely teach dance in this space. But we got this space because we wanted to be able to rehearse and perform in the same venue. Very cool. Very cool as a creator. Also very cool as someone who has to pay the rent. And when we came into this space, which was about 10 years ago now, there were also some weddings happening. The owners were doing a few weddings at the time. So I was like, money. And we were like, I guess we could side hustle some weddings. I guess we could. We're like, weddings are really just a show. We can do shows, so we can do weddings. So we started side hustling weddings. At the time, I was actually kind of grumpy about it because I was like, I didn't take on this venue to become a wedding venue person for my career. I took on this venue so that I could do shows full time. But, all the resources weren't quite there. So now I see what a blessing it was that we were able to do weddings and help us get ourselves to a stable position where we can be a full-time theater. But I was so grumpy about it then that we just weren't already a full-time theater. And so we were juggling. We're doing dance lessons, we're doing weddings, we're doing theater shows. And all the while I'm sitting there going, why can't I just be a full-time theater? First of all, that's annoying. Like, I got annoyed with myself, like the whininess. And secondly, don't ever ask yourself why you can't do a thing, because the answers that will come to you are confirmation of why you can't. So I'm sitting there running this mantra, if we build it, they will come. And they're not coming. And it's because I'm juggling all these other revenue streams. And these revenue streams are literally confirmation of my disbelief. The extra revenue streams were confirmation of my disbelief. I wasn't allowing us to be a full-time theater because there was this belief in there that we couldn't do it. And so I wouldn't let go of those other revenue streams because it was scary to let them go. And when I became aware that I was the only one standing in the way of us being a full-time theater, things changed so fast, because I went, hold on, we're not called the Melonlight Ballroom anymore. We are now called the Melonlight Theater. We completely stopped marketing weddings. We cut back on the dance hours we were teaching, and we 4x'd the number of shows we were producing each year. And we became a full-time theater. And it was because in this one instance, I went, wait a minute, I don't even believe we can. And so I had to change the question. Instead of why can't we just be a full-time theater? Watch, this is cool. You don't even actually have to change the question. Watch. I went, why can't we just be a full-time theater? Right? Like, it just changed the tone. Like, why can't we? Of course we could. Or you could change the question and go, how could we be a full-time theater? What would we do if we already were a full-time theater? And so I changed the question around. I changed the name of the business. We changed what we were doing, and guess what? We're a full-time theater. And we had to let go of those other things we were juggling because those were crutches of disbelief. And so I want you to think about, what is it? What's the it that you want to build? Who's the they that you want to come? And do you believe in it? Because if you don't, it will not come to pass. It will not. Yes, this is manifestation shit. Sure. Creatives, we are manifestors. Like, we think a thing, we see it in our minds, and we want to create it. We want to turn a thought into a thing. Now, everyone's a manifestor. Everyone's a creator. But we are literally like creating creative work, right? So you have to believe in it. So I'm asking you to look at your own work and your own beliefs and go, do you believe if you build it, they will come? Now, I want to share one other way in which I want to thank the universe, but even though I believed it and I built it, they didn't ever come. And we might call that failure. But in retrospect, I was really grateful for that failure. So let me tell you one more short story. Before I had this revelation of like, wait, we can have a full-time theater. I'm the only one standing in my own way. We were still trying to juggle. We were still trying to supplement income. I was like, let me build this thing over here that isn't a theater and shows in the creative work that I'm really good at. Let me build this so it can like support this. And so in the wake of COVID, my husband and I launched an online course company called Dance Dates, where we taught couples how to dance online. I stand behind it. It was really beautiful concept, really beautiful teachings. We poured so much heart into it. We taught some really amazing lessons. We built out this whole business. I threw a bunch of money at it, and it sank. Like, nobody bit. I think we like waited too long after the wake of COVID, and everyone was like, I don't want to be online anymore. Like, oh my God, I don't want to be online. And at least that's what I tell myself, right? It didn't happen. And we kept trying, we kept throwing money at it, going, this is the thing, we're going to use this money to support this theater, which in and of itself is crazy, right? Like, if the theater is good, then the theater should support itself at some point, right? So the day I had that epiphany about why can't we have a full-time theater, was also the day I chose to throw in the towel on dance dates. It was the same day because I realized dance dates had become that crutch. It had become that thing. Let me try to do this so I can do this. No. Do the thing you need to do the thing you need to do. If you want to build a full-time theater, then don't build online dance courses. Heard? If you want to build a full gallery show for your beautiful paintings, then don't do something else. Do that. I know you might have like a job that's like your creative work might not be your full-time work yet, but do the thing you need to do the thing you need to do. Now, I built it. I did believe in it. I still do believe in it. I still know it's a great course. It's a great product. It's really passionate, beautiful things that my husband and I shared in that. But I'm so thankful to the universe that they never came, even though I believed. And at first, I was really sad. I was really disappointed. I was like, why not me? I did all the things. And it was because the universe or God or whatever you might believe in, that's what I believe in, was kind to me. And it was like, you can't have that. Because even though you built it, and even though you believe in it, it's not what you actually want. And I'm not going to give it to you. Because if I do, and it starts raining on you, money, success, access, opportunity, you will be too busy to build the thing that you actually want to build, which is the theater, which is more shows. So it never came. They never came. And you can see me like I'm getting like emotional about it because when I first closed it, it was really hard. I was like, this sucks. I feel failure. Like I tried so hard. I had so much beautiful stuff to share and it just sank. And I'm crying because the failure hurt, but I'm more like cry baby face because thank you, universe, for saving the space within me so that I could create more shows and create more theater and do this, because I actually really want to do this. I actually really want to connect with more creatives and help you push the thing out into the world that you really want to put out into the world. So I'm so grateful for that failure. So here's the takeaway questions. Enough Emily Cryface. What is the it you want to build, and is it the right it? Is it really the thing you want to build? And do you believe they will come? If it's the right thing and you believe and you're not standing in your own way, then yeah, they'll come. So let's do it, right? Let's make the world a more beautiful place by putting our creative work out into it. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, please do like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to dive deeper into the creative pool with me, then check the link below and sign up to receive my weekly email. That's a wrap. Now go do your creative work.